Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'd like to call this evening's meeting of Staunton's Historic Preservation Commission to order. Our first item is just a moment of silence. Thank you. In the spirit of the upcoming holiday, we appreciate all you do to be involved in our community and invest in our historic properties. And our next item on the agenda is our reading of our historic preamble.
The City of Staunton Historic Preservation Commission consists of 5 volunteer voting members appointed by City Council. The commission is responsible for issuing or denying certificates of appropriateness for any material change in appearance of contributing and non-contributing properties within the historic districts, with the exceptions of ordinary maintenance and repair items listed in the zoning ordinance. The purposes for establishing a historic preservation ordinance are to preserve and improve the quality of life for residents of the city, to promote tourism, investment, and business growth, to stabilize and improve property values, to educate residents on local cultural and historic heritage, to promote local historic preservation efforts, to prevent the encroachment of additions or new buildings and structures which are architecturally incongruous with their environments, to recognize and develop the historic areas as integral parts of the city.
Okay, thank you. Our next item is approval of the November 3rd meeting minutes. Do we have a motion?
Oh. I propose we approve the November 3rd meeting minutes as written.
Any additions or corrections? Being none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Okay, minutes are approved. Okay, next item on the agenda, we are going to insert Ms. Nesselrod for a little announcement.
Now, I just wanted to thank you, Madam Chair. I want to take a quick minute. Recently, some scammers have been targeting our Historic Preservation and Planning Commission applicants by going online and finding the public record that we put out in the agenda packets with their emails and sending out invoices. And so I just wanted to take this moment to say, for people that are listening and the folks that are here, we will never send out invoices via email to ask you to pay a fee after the hearing. So everything is paid in our office. So I just want to make everyone aware.
Don't wire any money. And I told Linda before the meeting that this has happened with the city of Richmond as well. I'm familiar with a property owner there being invoiced incorrectly. So
like thousands of dollars.
Yes.
It's not a little bit. Yeah. Unfortunately,
so.
someone did pay it. So yeah, we just want to make everyone aware.
Thank you.
Yep.
So, all right, we will move on to new business. And our first item is a certificate of appropriateness for 333 Sherwood Avenue. The Gundlings, are you here? Yes. Would you come to the podium and just recap your application? We have it here, but just tell us what the project is and what you're asking for.
Yeah, so we have a metal roof. It's a metal shingle roof. It's been kind of, I think it's probably about 100 years old at this point. The paint is continually peeling and there's some rust on it as well. So we're looking to replace it. And as far as the most effective way and kind of to keep with the historic kind of guidelines and things like that as much as possible, we're looking to replace it with a raised seam metal roof. And which it already had on the porch. So it would be kind of redoing the porch and the roof as well. So.
Okay. Thank you. Frank, did you want to go over your recommendation?
Yeah, we continue to have this issue with the embossed shingles failing. And like Ryan said, that probably well over 100-year-old roof. And they do get pinholes in them over time. And so we have been recommending that people proceed with the standing seam metal roofs due to what we have seen as exorbitant costs of these shingles installed, and that the standing seam metal roofs are contemporary with the embossed shingle and are quite common in Staunton as a historic feature.
Okay. Applicants, did you have any questions? If not, I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion. I move for the approval of the certificate of appropriateness for the installation of a traditionally detailed standing seam metal roof. It's based on local guidelines. The guidelines for existing buildings, element J roof, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17.
Okay.
Want to mention about the chimneys. Caps.
Yes. Okay. Yes, you have to maintain the chimney, not take down the chimney or anything, and to put on it's a sealed ridge cap, right?
No, the new roof would not incorporate a visible ridge vent or cap.
Oh,
along the
yes, okay.
Hips. Yep.
Okay. All right. Do we need to clarify that a little bit more in the motion?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to restate the motion, maybe?
One more time all together.
Thank you.
You want to
Yes,
do?
yes, please
Okay.
restate the motion,
I move
just
for
so
the
that we're all
approval of
clear.
the,
Thank
of
you,
the
sorry.
certificate of appropriateness for the installation of a traditionally detailed standing seam metal roof that does not have ridge caps or vents, and there will be no removal of a chimney.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
All right, motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? Any questions from the applicant? Okay, all right, all in favor, please say aye.
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 And chair votes aye. Thank you. All right. Sorry, folks, I'm having trouble getting my, there we go. Finally, the packet didn't want to open up all the way. Okay, our next item on the agenda is a certificate of appropriateness for 228 North Jefferson Street. Nanita Cromer and Michael Whitson, are you all here? No
I'm
one's on.
online.
Oh, great. Hi, welcome.
Hi, you'll bear with me a moment. I'm traveling back from South Carolina, so give me a moment. Let me pull over where I can be safe here, and
Okay.
but happy to if you want to go ahead and proceed, and I'll listen, and then I can entertain questions.
Well, I think we just need you to sort of recap the your request for the application.
So very simply, it's a request for a solar array which consists of black on black. They're black in all respects, and they would be on the rear of the principal dwelling, and on the roof of the accessory structure. I'm not sure whether it's designated garage, or I just know it's an accessory structure on the rear of the dwelling. The property is elevated, and none of the system on the roof would be visible from the road, or from any area where the public might be. It would be private in nature to the homeowner.
And so this is revised from the submitted application. All right. Frank, did you want to make any comments, please?
The revisions certainly help disguise the panels from the primary view of the house, and probably any view of the house and roof of the house, the historic roof from Jefferson Street. So that meets the guidelines quite well.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Commission members, do you have any questions?
Nothing for me. I think with this change, it meets all the guidelines.
Okay. Do we have a motion then?
I would move that the certificate of appropriateness for the addition of the rooftop solar as submitted and the revised version be approved as submitted.
As on sheet number PV2 revised. Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? Okay, all in favor, please say aye.
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 And chair votes aye. Thank you so much for calling in. Safe travels.
Thank you very much for letting me join remotely. I appreciate it. Have a
Absolutely.
good evening and happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, you
Yep.
too.
Bye-bye.
Great. All right. Our next item and last item under new business is a certificate of appropriateness for Christy and Tom Crittenden for 208 North Market Street. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening.
If you would tell us briefly about your project, that would be great.
So we are taking the existing porches that you can see on the top version. All three porches there on the far left will be removed. And then we will replace those with the top portion is basically the same amount of porches what's currently there. And then we're going to do an extension for the bottom. The picture on the bottom is, I don't think there's not an offset, is there?
No, that's not correct.
That's not correct. It's flush,
It's
all
not,
three.
it's not, if you go back, it's not cantilevered.
Alright.
The
All
main
three.
floor and the bottom floor is.
It's stacked now. It's not cantilevered
It's not,
anymore.
it's going to be, yeah,
Stacked.
stacked.
So all, basically we're taking some very troubled porches off that are rotting and replacing those with an addition that will, we plan to do a smooth finish so that it's matching, but not, but definitely illustrates that it's an addition.
Great. And I think the packet, and as you see here on the drawing, indicates the materials with the new standing seam roof, metal clad
Right.
windows, and this new glass siding, of wood and railing.
Hold on. Oh, I can zoom in. Let me.
I'll ask Frank if he has any comments about the application.
We visited the house on the field trip, and the existing porches are in fairly poor condition. They have settled dramatically with quite a bit of slope to the porch floors. And there was observed rot in the connection to the house. The addition proposed is at the rear of the house, which follows the guidelines to locate the addition at the rear. It will be visible from Academy Street. The size and scale is quite good, and it's subordinate to the house. The details and materials meet the characteristics of the house in the district without being a mimicry of the historic details. I had made a mistake in my review in saying that it uncovers historic window openings. I misread the drawings. Those are new window openings in part of the new addition. But the fenestration works quite well with the historic structure. So I recommended that approval of the certificate of appropriateness.
What
Commission
about the
members.
cellular PVC possible railings?
They should be detailed to appear as a traditional railing, and I would as the commission has recommended in the past, and I think it follows the guidelines, materials should be used that receive a coat of paint so that you end up with a traditional finish as opposed to shiny plasticky finishes.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Any other questions for the applicant?
No.
Okay. All right. If not, do we have a motion?
I'll move that the certificate of appropriateness be approved as proposed. The addition is located at the rear of the house with limited views from Academy and North New Streets. The size, scale, proportions, and materials are compatible with the historic house district. New design uncovers the I will, it does not do that. So. Let's see, and the railings that I brought up, wood or other product that can be painted.
Great. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
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 Chair votes aye. Best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I think that concludes our new business this evening. Is there any old business or other business?
No, ma'am.
Great. If there's no other new or old business, meeting is adjourned. Thank you all.
Okay.
Never got
We have
applause.
I feel great about that one.
Here.
Maggie.
Oh,